My girlfriend took me on vacation to cheat on me. Update after careful consideration, based on all of the advice from you guys, I have decided to F the custom jeweler for revenge and to assert my dominance. Picking me up soon will keep you guys updated. My ex is gonna hate me for this. My 33M girlfriend 31F. Let's call her Rose. Said she'd been wanting to take a trip to Colorado to visit her aunt. Last time we saw her aunt was 2 years prior when she came over for her birthday to surprise Rose. Her aunt is like a second mother to her but had to move away with her husband for work 5 years ago. We planned the trip, I buy the tickets, booked the hotel, and fast forward to 2 days ago we're in Colorado. We settled in at the hotel, visit her aunt, went out to eat, came back, slept, and yesterday went over there again. After coming back to the hotel yesterday, Rose tells me she wants to go back to her aunt's to sleep over her house. For about a week and still have a lot of time to see her, and we have to Uber to her aunt's house. But I didn't think much of it and figured she just wants to spend as much time with her as possible. She leaves and an hour or so later I text her to see what she's doing because she never let me know when she got to her aunt's house, which is about a half-hour away. She doesn't answer the text and doesn't answer my call, and I start to get a little worried, so I call her aunt and ask if Rose is there. Aunt said she's not, and while telling her that she should have been there by now, Rose texts me saying she's in the living room watching TV with her aunt. Now 2 thoughts are in my mind. Rose lied to me, and she's somewhere else, or something bad might have happened to her and she's not the one texting me. I told her aunt I'd call her right back and call Rose. Rose picks up and says she's in the bathroom and she'd call me right back, and before I get to say anything she hangs up. At this point my heart is in my stomach and my palms are sweating and am freaking out, thinking there's no way she's cheating on me with someone. I've had this weird vibe from her lately, like she hasn't been acting totally like herself and she's done some questionable things when we first got together. But nothing this crazy. Be worried since I was asking where she was, so I called her aunt back and lied and said that she entered the wrong address and she decided to just Uber back to the hotel. And we'd see her aunt tomorrow. I try to call Rose and text her for like 2 hours straight to see WTF she's doing, and she doesn't answer. I didn't know what to do and just started walking all around town, chain smoking cigarettes, waiting for a text or a call. I finally go back to the hotel and end up knocking out on the bed after staying up for a little longer trying to call again, and then I wake up this morning to her walking into the hotel room. Didn't pick up or answer anything. She said she was sorry and that she fell asleep with her phone on mute charging in her aunt's bathroom, and then walks to the bathroom in our hotel to brush her teeth. I just blurted out, I called your aunt yesterday and she said you weren't there as you texted me saying you were there. Where were you? She froze and her eyes opened wide and just started crying. On me with, did you know them this whole time? Was your aunt just an excuse to come here? And the entire time I'm asking questions, she's ignoring everything and just repeats I'm sorry while crying. With him while she was here, and was trying to tell me that she didn't do anything, and they just talked and hung out, but knew I wouldn't be okay with it, so she lied and said she was going to her aunt's. I respond saying, are you serious? You're lying to me again. You really expect me to believe that? You are literally just crying because you're guilty. And she starts crying again. Through Instagram, and that he makes custom jewelry, and at first she was interested in a ring, but it turned into them talking, and they've been planning to meet since I first booked the flight and hotel to me, and saying she'd do anything to fix this, and I said nothing, just walked out, took an Uber to another hotel, and I've been sitting in the room bawling my eyes out wondering where to go from here. The flight back isn't for another 3 days, and I don't know how I'm supposed to sit next to her on the plane. I feel sick to my stomach and lost.